So now my phone is like really high underneath this metal.
You just have one kind of hummingbird in your backyard right now?
Oh, I'm not, what's the word I'm looking for?
You're not what?
I'm not experienced enough to really be able to tell differences between them.
Okay.
I guess I've seen sometimes they get trapped in my garage and they die, unfortunately.
Oh.
And they have like a green and black look to them, like a really dark green sheen around the neck.
And is this
blue?
This part
green
black?
And blue?
Is it purple?
More green and blue, I think. It kind of reminded me of like a peacock, but obviously it's a hummingbird.
Wow. Because the black chins actually have a purple, real deep purple right here, and then black up here. And if the gorget shows when the sun is on it, then it's a real pretty purple. I've gotten some good shots of that. And I've gotten red cardinals in my backyard.
Yes, there's a lot of those.
Bay wrens. I mean, it's like, that's amazing, but now it's been 2 weeks and I'm ready to find something else. Enough backyard.
I found that even the female cardinals are beautiful.
Yes.
They look really pretty.
They are, yeah. Okay.
Well, enjoy your stay here in San Antonio. And they're off. And now I'm getting some droning noise in the background of some crickets or something. Wherever that lady is standing, that's where people should be. Well, the thing is, I don't really think it has to do with where they're standing. It has to do with how loud they're talking. Somebody else is coming here. Maybe I can get a talk in. Good morning. How are you?
Hi.
Doing all right? Are you doing all right?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Do you have time to do an interview?
For?
I have a hobby where I'm doing Street Epistemology today. It's where we take a claim that somebody makes because they think that it's true. Like maybe they think ghosts are real, or I've got to definitely bury this statue in my backyard to help sell my house faster.
Oh, okay.
It could be supernatural like that, or it could even be like a social claim. Like, I don't know, this candidate is the best one for the position. We take a claim and I explore it with the person by asking questions to see how you could be so sure. Yeah?
I don't really have any claims, though.
Okay.
I just believe that everything happens for a reason.
That's a claim that I've explored with people by asking questions to see how you could be so sure. Is this just something you say, or have you really thought it through to be sure that it's true?
Well, shit happens. So it's how you progress after that is how you solve your problem.
Okay. Is the shit happening for a reason, or is shit happening and then humans are responding to it and then figuring out a way to deal with the shit?
Well, most people would figure out a way to deal with shit solely based on the factor that we're creatures of habit. So we're going to do the same thing over and over and over again, no matter what. So the only way to break the phase is to have someone else's input. If you're going to do something better and you want to do something better with your life, or example, you'll do something better with your life. Are you going to do something better if you just wake up in the morning? I'm going to do something better with my life. No, that's not really how it happens. You actually have to have someone give you like advice to do it better. Because sometimes like you get up in the morning, you're like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to go to school. But then you're like, okay, I get there. What do I do? How do I study?
There's no way a person could get past. There's no way a person could get through life and make decisions unless they seek out other people to give them advice? Is that what you're saying?
Well, you need social advice. Without social advice, you'll never be able to survive because social interaction is important.
Social advice.
Because not all advice is good.
That's what I was going to ask you. Could somebody get social advice that tends to...
Be wrong? Yes, it's my mother. She gives me terrible advice. So I don't ever ask her for advice. So I don't.
So you make a determination of who you'll accept advice from and who you won't.
Yes, over time. Because at first you think it's right. And then after a while you open your eyes and you're like, I'm not asking you for advice. Because some people are better at certain things than others. But not what works for one person will work for everyone. That's why when I say when shit hits the fan, you have to figure it out on your own. You have to fall. If you don't fall, then you'll never get it.
Is your default to accept a person's advice and then see if it holds up?
Yes. I accept their advice. I always take everyone's advice. And then I play with it until I figure out which one is actually better advice. Just because we may not agree on something doesn't mean I'm not going to take your advice. I may not do it the way that you want me to do it, but I still took it.
If I give you advice to leave your keys here because I don't want you to lose them on the trail, would you leave your car keys with me?
No, because I don't know you.
Okay. The more we knew each other, the more apt you would be to take my advice.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Just because you give me advice doesn't mean I'm going to... Like, I'll take it, but I'm not going to do it the way you want me to.
Oh, I see. Taking it doesn't mean acting out on it.
Yes.
It means, what does it mean?
Accepting. Observing.
Accepting it. Taking it in. Thinking about it.
Yes. If you think about it, that means you're taking it, in a sense. You're like, you know what, maybe that might be beneficial,
Okay.
maybe it not.
Words are so funny because when you said take your advice, I thought that you'll act it out.
No.
Which is why I proposed that example of your car keys.
No, the taking advice, like when I say like some people don't like the way that you take their advice, sometimes you take a person's advice and you may not use it to like their aptitude, you just use it to whatever you feel like it. And I take some people's advice and I just take it and then I just drop it off in the trash can.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I don't want to hold you up. It sounds like it kind of looks like you're ready to do your run or whatever.
My run.
There's my card. You can email me if you want to meet, or let's say you get off the trail and you want to actually explore a claim that you make, like everything happens for a reason, or that this hypothesis that you have about taking people's advice. We can explore that more if you want.
Okay.
So, okay, cool.
You have a great... Don't stand in the sun too long.
Nope, I'm going to go right in the shade when we're done here. See ya.